Okay, welcome to a battle report. We're going to be doing Tomb Raider, which is basically an objective game. There's 4 objectives, the 4 temples, 1 in each corner, and there's one that is the Oasis, and one that is the Pyramid. All the objectives, with the exception of the Oasis, are locked at the beginning of the game. So this is a test of some club championship lists that you might see at our upcoming tournament. My opponent today is Alyssa. Hi. She seems so friendly, yet here come the Eldar. So we've got, tell us about your list.
Okay, well, I have my Farseer on bike, who is my warlord. He's got a spirit stone and he's also got a singing spear. Other than that, he's just on a bike, so he's got a basic catapult. Then I've got 5 units of 3 bikes, each with scatter lasers. I've got 2 warwalkers with double bright lance. I have a falcon with a bright lance pulse laser catapult. I've got my Wraith Knight Henri, who has double Wraith cannons, and he's got a shoulder-mounted scatter laser. And then other than that, he's just his dandy self. I've got 2 aspect hosts, one with 3 units of Warp Spiders with Exarch, 776, and then I've got another aspect host with 5 Dark Reapers with the upgrade, so they can have the double weapon. I've got 5 Fire Dragons with Exarch, and then I've got 6 Swooping Hawks with Exarch, and then other than that, I've got the 2 Shadow Weaver cannons, just regular Shadow Weavers. That's about it.
Okay, and your opponent today is the Bright Yellow Necrons. So what we have here is we have a Decurion, of course, because is there any other way to run Necrons? I'm not quite sure. So we have the regular Reclamation Legion, we've got a Destroyer Cult with a whole bunch of Destroyers, and we've got 2 Canopec Harvest formations. So the special rules on this one involve on the scene, so actually only 3 units will be on the table first turn. So we'll check back in with you after turn 1. Alright, well Alyssa won the roll for first turn, so she deployed hiding over here.
Yeah, my Farseer in the bike unit and a unit of 7 Warp Spiders. Okay. And then these are my psychic abilities. Forgot to do that before. That's what I rolled.
Okay. I get to deploy 3 units, so I'm deploying a unit of race, and a unit of heavy destroyers. Note for anybody who's using Canopec formation, because of the whole thing about having to decide at the beginning of the movement phase, this means probably the race will not get their reanimation for most of the game, because well, the spiders aren't on the board, and then when they come on the board, well, that's not the beginning of the movement phase. So yeah, so this should be interesting. So now I get to do the big old roll to see if I seize initiative.
No.
I'll use one of these big scary red dice. Oh, this could be interesting. All right, well, because of advanced reserves, for some reason I rolled a lot of 5s. So everything kind of came on. These guys searched, didn't find anything, and then I suddenly realized that them searching could have made them lose one of them, which was probably a bad move on my part, but luckily I didn't roll a 1. The race ran to get as close as they can, so basically we just got in position, and now we're on to Eldar turn 1. Alright, Eldar first turn. Alyssa, tell us what happened.
Okay, so these guys back here, the unit with the Farseer searched, they had a reroll and they didn't make it.
And a +1.
Yeah, +1 to reroll, didn't make it. The Warp Spiders fired on the race, they got 1 Wraith and a half. Pretty much everything over here fired on these race and did 3 wounds?
3 wounds, but unfortunately, because they're all firing from different angles.
Yeah, they didn't really take anything
It's kind of piecemeal.
And then this big guy flubbed
he failed.
with his D cannon, so that was
and
pretty much my
lasers.
turn. Yeah, and the scatter lasers, everything.
The 2 that hit didn't even wound.
Everything just went out the window.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was more or less it.
Eldar said no. Okay, well, let's see what happens Necron's turn 2. All right, this was kind of a brutal turn. So the Wraith Knight ended up taking a couple of wounds from various Goss, either just Goss or mostly the heavies, or what's actually did those 2 wounds. The Dark Reapers got to get tomb bladed, and all but one died. We had some wraith charges here on the warp spiders. Warp spiders were hurt, but were able to survive and hit and run out. And that was the Necrons. Oh, and I unlocked one of these things and killed a warrior trying to unlock it. Okay, on to Eldar. All right, that was a good turn for the Eldar. Alyssa, tell us all of your victories.
So, after much searching, we've unlocked this temple and this temple over here. I managed to kill those wraiths in the middle here. Henri saw some battle with one wraith that already was wounded, so he managed to get that done. Other than that, I got a bunch of stuff in the swooping stock.
Killed some tomb blades.
Oh, yeah,
I forgot to roll leadership. They're good.
They're fine, yeah. Everything but my swooping hawks came in this turn. Kind of did a little bit of shooting, but not a lot got done. Mostly just the unlocking.
Okay. All right. It was a big loss losing a bunch of wraiths. So yeah, on to Necrons. Okay, Necrons had a turn. Still can't unlock that objective. It is very, very mysterious to me. But we can kill a Wraith Knight. So he is dead and on the shelf.
Dead pile.
I'm very, very happy. The race went over. They did a combo charge against Bikes, Warp Spiders, and Farseer. Killed the Bikes and the Farseer unit, but all their other attacks pretty much whiffled. The Warp Spiders hit and run out of there, and the Bikes are stuck in with the race, and the Scarabs are hanging out in the only objective that they don't have to unlock to have. So yeah, and he went over to try to hit that target-rich environment and did nothing. So that's Necrons. On to Eldar. All right, so let's talk about your turn. How'd it go?
So, it was okay, actually.
It was pretty good, I think, yeah.
The Swooping Hawks finally came in. They swooped down there. They threw their pack on the warriors behind there, but then they...
I forgot to do their leadership check.
Yeah.
They're good.
Okay.
Leadership Necron.
And then they attempted to unlock, and the secrets of this temple are just way too baffling for everybody.
You know, I couldn't get it either, so...
Then we cleaned up that one little bike over here.
Yep.
And did some scarab damage.
Yep.
The combat over here got resolved. My bikes flew home to their mama.
Yep.
But Farseer and Bike is still there.
Farseer is taking it like a boss.
He's hanging in there.
All right, on to Necron.
Yep, essentially.
Pretty much. So Necrons came over here and decided they needed to die. Some Bikes over there needed to die.
This guy, his partner needed to die.
So
this guy, Lone Soldier, needed to die.
he needed to die.
There was some combat here.
Yep, some Warp Spiders died, and some got whiffled against and hit and run out of there. They're kind of surrounded. The lone
Farseer is still
Farseer,
alive with one wound.
he's fighting for race and living. He's been doing amazing. That's unlocked, so we've got 2 unlocked on my side, 2 unlocked on Alyssa's side. A fight over the Oasis in the middle. Bottom of turn 4. All right, what'd you do?
Okay, so a lot of stuff moved, tried to fire. We killed that one threatening unit in the middle of the
Destroyer Lord. Boo.
And that's about it. The Farseer finally died in combat, and now the race are moving into
Yay.
the kill. The bloodbath in the Oasis.
I think I might be going to kill them.
Yes.
All right. However, a squad inside a vehicle has moved up close to the pyramid.
Yes. There's still 5 fighter pilots in there. So.
Yeah. So things are still going to happen. Let's see what happens.
So.
Okay. So, unfortunately, the shooting did nothing to that Falcon, so I had to do it in combat. I tried to pile rounds to kill them, but the stupid spider blew it up. There's a lot less Warp Spiders over here, and pretty much that's what we got left for Eldar.
Yeah.
Those guys, and the guys in the back. And yeah, so, but it's definitely not over yet because there's lots of game left.
Last turn and you were going all in. He has this guy who's on objective secure can come take it from them because they're not objective secure.
Oh yeah, but I mean.
That's the only thing I'd say if you're going to go all in is make sure that one bike doesn't count.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we were just discussing.
So Eldar turn. We did some shooting. We killed a few guys here. Not very much for the Circle of Doom for my fire dragons there.
Yeah.
One warp spider is hiding in there. I moved my objective secure troop bikes onto their objective that they hold, and then I hunkered down on this objective here and tried to get rid of some race, and that's about it.
Yep. So this was our turn 5.
Yeah.
At the end of turn 5, we rolled to see if it continued, and it did.
It did.
Unfortunately for the Eldar.
I was hoping for a 1 or a 2.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie.
Definitely hoping for 1 or 2. If it would have ended there, I have the Oasis, these two. Melissa has those two. However, as Jordan just pointed out, to go all in, that one guy could have went over here to contest there, which...
But we rolled for another turn, so you would have just shot him off anyways, and probably taken that objective, so...
Yeah, so basically we decided to call it because, pretty much another Necron turn is going to seal the fate of the Eldar on this one.
As you can see, there's always more yellow when the camera turns back on.
There's always more yellow, yeah. Okay, so thoughts about the mission itself?
Really fun. I like the unlocking. I like how my Farseer can re-roll because he's a Psyker. That was supposed to be helpful if I didn't flub all my rolls. But I think it was pretty even because we both got our 2 sides, and then we had to start fighting for the middle, which was a little bit later game, but I think it was well balanced in that respect.
Yeah, we were definitely doing a big fight for the Oasis for sure.
Yeah.
Because neither one of us could unlock objectives apparently.
Yeah. We're just dumb Xenos.
Yeah, exactly. These guys are dumb. It took them all game to unlock that.
Yeah. And then we would have had a battle royale over the pyramid, I think.
Pretty much, yeah. It looked like we had the big focus battle over here for this one, and then when it slid to the Necrons, it looked like there was going to be another one here. But I think in the war of attrition, the Necrons got it, I think.
Yeah.
But you definitely had a few turns where it really pulled forward a lot for you, which is good. And yeah, if it wasn't for Decurion, okay.
Just too much to deal with.
Well, thank you for the game.
Thank you for the game.
Virtual handshake.